Well, here we are at the fabulous Hallcroft fisheries, and this is a bit different. This is the first match of the Feedermasters pairs, winter pairs. This is a fantastic event. We've all been really looking forward to this, and like I said to you, this area, this is my fourth league that I'm fishing this winter. 2 at Lindholm and 2 here, and all those are bomb and feeder. This is feeder only, Feedermasters pairs. And unfortunately my partner, somebody had to partner Mick Viles, and of course I got the short straw, and we fished 5 or 6 years now I think together, never won it, and we think we've been second and third but we've never won it. And I must admit I'd love to win this, because every time we draw, that must be worst drawer at World or East as I am anyway, and it's come true. Look at that, that's a proper man there, and it's Frankie. Next peg to Frankie, look at that Mr. Guru, hey? Look at him, look at that orange. I must admit, he does look nice in orange, I must admit, he does look nice in orange. Not that he looks bad in lots of things, but, you know. In fact, he's next peg to me, and he's a bit of bogey man to me. 3-0 he's beating me. Can't beat him, so... Anyway, back to the subject. I've got a right problem today, because I'm on croft. This is the first lake when you come into Hallcroft. It's called croft. There's 28 pegs on it, and there's 5 on each side, so we've got a bit of room. There's 5 over there, and I've drawn peg. See if you can see it there, look. 24. Can you see it there, look? 24. There you go. And I've got Frankie one side, and I've got England International, Will Freeman the other. So talk about difficult. Unbelievable. The only good thing is Dean's rang me and says, will you keep an eye on him, and can I report back to him and give him marks out of 10? So it all depends whether they beat me or not, so that's a good incentive anyway. I just want to show you something while we're here at the back of what was at the back of Hallcroft. That's the river idle there, look, that's the river idle there, and they come and fish this to catch barbel and chub, pike, big perch. It's a bit flooded at the moment, look, as you can see, it's all coloured up. I'm not surprised with all rain. But usually this peg, when you come here, you can see barbel under them trees. You can actually see them, and there's but you get a lot of anglers here coming along here as well. I don't know whether it's Hallcroft water, not quite sure. I might try and get to know for you, but it bends all the way around and it goes at the back of Moat as well. So but that's the river idle, and anyway, so back to today. As you can see, we've got a long way to walk. I think every peg here at Hallcroft, every peg you park behind, and so I've drawn 24, which is middle of lake, which I'm quite happy about, to be honest. There's no wrong with this. The idea of this, it's a weight league, and it's total weight over 6 matches, and so it's just weight on the day really, catch what you can, add the 2 weights together, and whoever's got the highest wins. And so it's as simple as that. So basically you've got to try and win match. So Mick's on Moat, he's on 76, which is a good area, I'm happy with that. Wanderer's on Moat, and other one's on Bridge or Hallcroft. Really we want at Bridge, to be fair, to get a, because I think because it's still Mar, we've still got chance of £20, where I don't think we have on here, unless something happens, really, but we'll see. So straightforward, it's all carp count as £1, so you don't want to catch any carp, and there's loads here. There's a topping, because as you can see, you can see with that bird, look at that seagull there, I've got that on my peg, and that's used to hold that aerator, and when all them floods came, it came off, so they haven't put it back yet, but Mr. Seagull's there, and you can imagine how many carp I'm going to hook and loose around that today. So I'm going to do everything I can not to catch carp. You don't want to catch them anyway unless there's no other fish there. So what am I fishing for? Well, skimmers, tench, perch, roach, and I'm going to start off at the side of them, that just to right to that a little bit, not too far. If I hook a carp, I've lost it. In fact, we've already had bets how many hooks I'm going to lose. And I'm going to feed a pole line, like a long pole line, or that area 12-13 metres, and then I'm going to fish a 6 metre line and see what happens. So I'm going to fish 3 lines and see where we go from there, and all I've got set up, I've got a 10 and 11 foot rod. As you can see, all my silver gears out now, little Nisa feeders, tiny things, feeding rod, as you can see, that's my feeding rod there, and basically other two rods are exactly the same. You can see a little 12 gram feeder, 16 and 18 hooks, and all it is basically is maggots and casters and ground bait. So and to be honest with you, bloodworm and joker there. Will I need that? I don't know, we'll have to wait and see, but there's some going in anyway, whether they want it or not, because I need to try and catch 15 pound, I think, here. I think that's my target weight. Mick, we need him to catch 20 pound, and I think he could from where he is. He's been fishing it a lot, so he knows it better than me, although he has been fishing it pole, but he knows where hot fish are. So, but I must admit, this is an event. In fact, my winter fishing round here is fantastic. Four festivals, about 30 odd matches we fish through winter. Bomb and feeder, and I won't get my pole out now while April. And we just go around just fishing these events, and it's a great area to live in, and for fishing it's fantastic. It's not better. So I'm just wondering how many I'm going to lose on that today. Right, I reckon 5. But because if we haven't seen one top where I've been showing you, but honestly, there's been loads topping to the left of it anyway, so they've been coming out and all sorts. So anyway, we should look, and I'll let you know how we get on. So hopefully I don't get pulled in with too many carp, and there's some nice skimmers and tench, so we'll wait and see. Have a great day. Well, that didn't go so well. I can honestly say I'm a bit gutted, because I've had about £7, and I've had one carp, which will be £1, and just caught an out. Couldn't catch over there near that wire, and where I put my joker at 13 metres, I've just been little roached off, couldn't catch any skimmers on it, and I basically caught my fish there at 6 metres. Probably got 5 little skimmers and some perch and roach, gudgeon, dozen gudgeon, 10 tommy rough, 5 skimmers, about 12 perch. Caught them all there, just that single maggot just there. But disappointed, caught nothing on where I put my main line on 13 metres with joker. I think Frankie's had a £2 bream last chuck, so he'll have double figures, and I think Will's got probably the same, so a bit disappointed really. I expect to catch double figures, and I've lost 3 carp. I don't know whether that was a problem though, carp then I couldn't catch all the fish, but anyway, I think Mick's got about 14 pounds, so it's not fished well. I don't think it's fished well anyway, so just have to wait and see. But basically caught absolutely nothing. But the only place I could get a bite was here, and I couldn't catch them early. So we'll see what I've got anyway, but I don't think it's I've had a good day at all. Got it wrong today on here. Well, a little summary of today, and have a look at Ben there. There you go, look at him. So say hello. Hey up, Ben. Say hello. And well, I weighed £9 in end, which was a bit more than I thought. Bit disappointed, to be honest with you. I didn't fish a great match. I don't know whether that aerator, because they were carp cruising, topping all day. I don't know whether I couldn't catch skimmers because they were in my peg. I don't know. But I've only had 5 skimmers, and that's let me down a little bit. The rest of it's been perch and roach. So Will's had £11 and Frankie 13 at side of me. So he's had a £2 bream last chuck. So there wasn't a lot in it until last chuck, to be fair. But when you look at they just had a few more skimmers than me. But that's how it goes anyway. So that's how it goes. So I've had £9 Mick weighed £19.3, I think it was. And he's third at match. And we've come second at team, which is brilliant, really. To be honest, we had it's a great start. We've had £28.5 and we've come second, joint second today. So that's a good start. Steve Ringer and Frankie, last year's champions, they've won it with £33. And so we're well in it after the first match. I'd have took that. I was a bit disappointed at the end, but actually it's turned out all right. So we'd have took second. That puts us in a nice position going into the next one. And if I went again on that match today, I think I'd fish a little pellet feeder. Because you've got to fish a 50 centimetre hook length below your feeder, and I'd probably fish corn for an hour and a half, and try to catch them carp. And Mick suggested that at start, and I didn't, because I thought I'd catch enough other fish, because of course they only count as £1. And I'd probably do that at start and then wait for them to come inside, because that's the only place I've caught any at 6 metres. I've caught them perch, and I just think there's too much activity out there. And me middle line, when I put my joker, I just got roached off. I shouldn't have put any joker in, but it's easy after, isn't it? So, end of the day, we've come second, so it's a great start in league, and can't wait for the next one, and choosing our bomb and feeder league at Lindholm. So it's all go. So can't grumble, can you?